God give me breath for 20 more years, I see myself changing the world, changing the world, changing the world. Because my thought patterns are so opposite of what's the norm. So I have to change the world. I have to be changed by it. I have to be changed by it. I have to change the world.
JTL,
opposite of what's the norm.
keeping it real, she
might even have a good time.
tell the truth.
Morals and standards, you know.
People just be real about what they hear.
HD.
JTL, keep it real, just keep it real. That's a good thing because
Opposite of what's the norm.
oh yeah, somebody getting fucked up today. Now let me stop bullshitting. This your boy JTL.
Yo, it's your boy HD. Do you understand? Yeah.
And today we gon' hold on before we get on anything. Check this out. Why you be taking so long to get to the microphone when we introducing ourselves, man? What's up with that? I be like, this JTL, you. This your boy HD, yo.
Because I gotta make my grand entrance.
You gotta make a noise or something, but if you gonna be taking that damn long. Any motherfucking way. Today, what we doing on this show here, we gonna be giving y'all love. More news today. Basically, this is what it's gonna be about. More about news. The new year coming in, all the crazy shit that they already happened. You know what I mean? Maybe some good shit happened, maybe some bad shit happened or whatever. But you know, we gotta bring it to you like that. You know what I mean? So for 2011, first whole weekend, we're gonna go ahead and give y'all some updates on some of the shit that's been going on already. Some shit that y'all may not know. You know what I mean? And afterwards, y'all listen to it. Y'all get a chance to put y'all comments down or whatever. I want y'all to go ahead and give us some shit that we may not know. Let us know what's going on where y'all at. You know what I mean? Give us some comments and stuff on the blogs and everything. So first thing getting into it, I'm gonna let my boy HD come on do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and tell people what you want to talk about real quick.
Yeah. Like my man said, this is gonna be, you know, a show dedicated to the things that caught our eye, you know, during this first week, you know, everywhere in the sports world, entertainment world, and in the news, you know, in real life, everyday situations. And some of the things we're going to talk about are going to be rather, you know, very, very in your face, I'll say. Mm-hmm. So, you know,
for sure.
We finna get into it.
Get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Stop wasting time.
Yep. First thing I wanted to bring out, I think this is something that's very, very crazy. I mean, you know, some people may say it's okay, some people may not. Mm-hmm. The mother who's been on the shows that's dressing her little man in the little princess outfits and everything, parading them around saying that it's okay. Now, you know, I don't have a child at the moment, you know, so I'm just giving a perspective from my end. I won't say a man's perspective because I know a lot of women may feel me on this too, but you know, I think that is wrong. You know,
I think on that one that's definitely a man's perspective. Not to sound very politically incorrect, but I think that's really a man's perspective. Reason being is because it's no disrespect to anybody who's gay or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But in all honesty, a boy, that's not something you should do to a boy child,
especially a young man, a young dude. I ain't gonna call him a man. A young kid who still developing and trying to, you know, when you're around that age, 5, 6, 7, 8, you trying to find yourself, find out who you are. And by her doing this to him, you know, it's kind of like she's making his choices for him. And I just don't think that that's right. That, you know, she's doing this to him at such a young age where you're very heavily influenced. So she said that there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't think that's right.
Yeah, like I was saying, that's something not to say that's totally like, you know, it's a boy, it's not a little girl. That's just retarded. God forbid, I wish my son mama would ever try my son like that. We're gonna have a misunderstanding.
Yeah, a very big one.
Yeah, so next topic. Let me see. I'm gonna take you back to the house. All right, here we go. In St. Petersburg, Florida, on January 7th, 2011, a red Dodge Charger was stolen from an apartment complex while a man was going to visit a friend, and he left his car running along with his 1-year-old son in the car. The search lasted for 6 hours till the child was found in the car in the alley, half a mile away from where the car was stolen.
So, baby, why are we doing this?
I don't understand why parents keep doing this. Like, I know, to be honest with you, I see it a lot at these corner stores where people will jump out the car, leave their car door open, to go run in the store, even though it might be a line. They still thinking they're gonna run in and come out real quick. You mean to tell me you don't have that much patience to turn your car off, close the door, lock it, go and store, get what you need, and then come back? Are you that comfortable in the hood that you think it's okay to do shit like that? And then leaving your kids, and I get tired of seeing that.
You leaving babies in there with no supervision. You don't know what the fuck happened.
Exactly. So luckily they found the child in the car, whatever. The car was a rental, so they needed that bad too. But thank God they found the child was okay. You know what I'm saying? But you never know, something that happened where the child was not okay. And they didn't find the person who did it. So since they couldn't find the person who did it, the police found somebody to arrest, because after that, the father and the brother went around looking for the child. They said it was obstruction to justice because they were trying to do their job, but it was in the way some kind of way. Also, they are charging him with neglect for the child. Damn, dog, man. Man, I don't even know what to say about that one, dog. That just...
We gotta keep the kids in our heart, man. I mean, damn, they are kids. Why are we doing kids like that?
Go ahead, man. Go on to your next thing. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to jump over to the entertainment side, to the music side. You know, something that I've seen that happen. You know, this is a lady who I consider the queen of hip-hop, Lauryn Hill. You know, I know everybody all up on Nicki Minaj nuts, but we need to, you know, remember who's the real queen of hip-hop, which is Lauryn Hill. She had a show out in Brooklyn, and they booed her, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you think she's the queen of hip-hop?
I do, personally.
The queen of hip-hop?
Yeah. Who would be above LL Boogie?
So you don't think MC Lyte or Queen Latifah or Roxanne, none of them people is...
I mean, they came before, you know what I mean? I'm talking about in my generation. And the impact that she had with one album, I consider...
Anyways, but go ahead, go back to your story, girl. Okay.
Anyway, you know, she was booed for, you know, showing up a little late, and I'm like, yo, come on. That's the queen right there, man. And you know, a lot of times, I done been to plenty concerts where it was supposed to start at 8:30, motherfuckers then come on the stage at 10:15. I mean, you can't wait a little bit. I mean, if I was there at a Lauryn Hill concert, I would wait just to have her presence on stage after she done been away for so long. I'll wait 2-3 hours for Lauryn Hill.
Wow, I can't believe they boo her.
Come on, Brooklyn.
BK, really? Well, it depends on what part of BK, because you know most shows. Anyways, never mind. All right. Speaking of that, I'm glad you said that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into something that had me a little concerned. It was bothering me. You know what I'm saying? This beef situation. I mean, you talked about it. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta bring it up now. I know you don't care about it like that, but we gotta get our opinions out real quick. You know what I mean? Lil Kim versus Nicki Minaj. They have been feuding a little while since Nicki Minaj's uprise or whatever, and Lil Kim, you know, trying to get her career back going or whatever. Not saying it was badly hurt or nothing like that, but they've been having to beef. They feel as though it's because Lil Kim is not getting her respect from Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj's responses are basically like, you know, it's my turn, move out the way, old timer. And to be honest with you, I think Nicki Minaj is stupid. That's just like when Trey Songz was dissing R. Kelly. How can you diss somebody who you really look up to and inspire you to do what you do? Your whole style is that. She know it's nobody before Lil Kim that did the black Barbie style for us when it came to hip hop. She's the only first female rapper to start modeling. She's to get maybe like $500,000 to $1 million a contract when she models. For selling all the records that she sold.
Just give us some respect, man.
And then you want to diss her like Nicki Minaj, no disrespect or nothing, but ain't even all that lyrical. She's like, to me, she's average. She's not like Lil Kim. She's not like Foxy Brown. She's not like Rod Digger. She's not MC Lyte. She, you know what I'm saying? She's Remy Martin. She's not none of these people.
I heard someone before saying that Nicki Minaj was the next Lauryn Hill. Whoever said that, you're on some type of drug that we ain't even found out about yet because you are fucked up in the head.
Exactly, because their values are totally different. Lauryn Hill don't care about the same shit Nicki Minaj.
Lyrically,
especially
Lauryn Hill,
oh my God,
would crush her. So would eat her for breakfast.
Exactly, and she's a clean rapper. She's a clean female rapper. But Lil' Kim would massacre her. Everybody knows that. So what y'all even beefing for? Get a lady her respect for what she did. I love Tupac, so if I come out and Pac was still alive and somebody say, oh, you know, give us respect to Pac, I'm like, nah, he didn't go. Come on, I shoot myself before I think like that, man. Be real. On to the next one, man.
Yep.
Make some sense.
Since we was talking about Nicki Minaj, I also read where her first week sales outdid Tupac's Me Against the World first week sales, and that just blew me the fuck away. Like, wow. I mean, but her album.
Hold on, but wasn't All Eyes on Me? Didn't All Eyes on Me sell was like Tupac's most selling album the first week?
Yeah, but they just bought for that particular album.
But why would they bring that? See, that's when you told me I didn't understand that. I thought they were supposed to bring forth like Lil' Kim or somebody else. So that means she outsold Lil' Kim first album first week.
I guess they were like, you know, just
because they can't say that. You can't compare those two. That just didn't make any damn sense to me. Like, I'm glad you said that because that's type of shit that I'll be talking about. The type of tolerance you have to try to have for ignorance when people do certain shit. Why would you even compare Tupac and Nicki Minaj in the same?
Tupac? I mean,
same breath.
Come on.
Like, come on. First of all, that's a male artist and that's a female artist. Second of all, their values are different. Pac believed in different shit than what she believed in. She believed in fake shit. She had fake tits and fake ass.
Tupac was, and always will be a god in rap. So I don't even know why that was even brought up.
No sense. But we're gonna move on to something a little bit better. Michael Jackson, God rest the brother's soul, you know what I mean? Legend, doing what he did. Michael Jackson is the #1 top. What did you say the word was?
Polygamous.
My dog said polygamous. I could have sworn they said postmodernist or something just like that. Chart topping selling artist since his death in 2009. He's #1. #2 was Otis Redding. Pac was like at #5. Big was at like #9. You know what I mean? That shows you how good black music is, man. We doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, you know, Michael Jackson gonna be mixed. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about the game. I was thinking about getting the game or trying the game out. I know Ace gonna look at me like I'm crazy and stuff, but the game look like it might be fun. You know what I'm saying? I might try that game out. But he's a top #1 selling artist who, you know what I'm saying, who has passed away and albums came out since his death. Of course he is, you know what I'm saying? He was like the top selling artist while he was alive. So of course, you know what I'm saying? But rest in peace, bro.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, definitely. Okay, this one is something that's kind of sad, but it's something that caught my eye with the continuance of the black on black crime that we continue seeing. There's a young lady named Jillian Smith out in Arlington, Texas. She was, you know, a police officer, and she was, you know, within her first 15 days of patrolling solo, and there was a call, you know, about the ex-boyfriend, you know, that was causing some problems for a mother and her 11-year-old girl. And, you know, Miss Smith went out there, you know, by herself to see what the situation was. And the gentleman who was causing the ruckus, his name is Barnes Nettle, you know, he shot her and killed her, you know what I mean, you know, for no reason. You know, she was just out there, you know, trying to protect this little 11-year-old girl, and he killed her, you know what I mean. Rest in peace, you know, to Miss Smith, and condolences to her family. But damn, man, why do we, you know, just keep killing each other for no reason, man? All this drama between baby mamas and all that, it's not worth killing somebody over. I mean, come on, man. If you can't settle your issues with words, just leave, and there's another day. You live to see another day.
Another thing on that, what people need to start realizing is, a lot of people need to start trying not to provoke people to be violent. Be careful about that too, because you know you have these situations where everybody wants to be the tough guy, and they're like, oh, I can whip this person ass, or this person can't whip my ass, and all. Stop doing that shit, man, because those people you think are cowards, those are the ones that will shoot you quicker than anybody who you know is like